So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. The ball has bounced loose now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Griezmann. And here's Messi. Pinches it off him. Hullet. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. And now the breakaway. Out to the right.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. Griezmann with the cross. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Manchester United finding their passes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's O'Shea. Nice sequence of passes, this. Chooses to go back. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the
And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, good spread. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini. For O'Shea. Cruyff. Cruyff driving forwards. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Xabi Alonso. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Messi! This time, surely! Yes! The lead is extended still further. Gullit at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control. And he's going to have his name taken. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super find. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And this is... He's had a shot! It's a loose ball.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. He rises! Oh, it's come off the upright. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Cruyff. Oh, what has happened? Shoots! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Gets his head on it! Oh, taken with style. And that for him is goal number 10. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Done delicately. Oh, super ball! That looks a good cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to...
Terrific header! It's in!
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header. Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
This is threatening to become... Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly back in business. Well, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Perez is herring after that one. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Beckham. And he was quick to react. He's found a way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Maldini makes the interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's got his cross in. And he's there to clear it. He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
O'Shea has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Messi, who's set up one goal so far. He won't be happy with that one. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's neat. Alonso. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckham. And it's Perez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's taking no chances there. And he's had a hit! It's bounced back off the post.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Costa Curta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Belletti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Belletti. Here's Griezmann. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Costa Curta. And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has ended up in no man's land. He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also...
He's having a go! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Played out towards the right wing. Zanetti. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Schneider. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Mazraoui.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Messi. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's travelling a long way. And he's being shifted off it. Knocks it into space. Beckham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Schneider. Schneider's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Van Basten. 15 minutes till half-time. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. And that is goal number 20. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have... And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Diogo Dalot gets across to intercept that. Schneider looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Schneider. Over to the left. Tries to pass it through. Schneider. Brilliantly cut out. Picked out brilliantly. Rijkaard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Zanetti goes for a shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Thuram does well to stand firm and defend it. Manchester United finding their passes. That's a shade optimistic. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he was quick to react. And he's gone searching crossfield. And they can counter here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Best. Ibrahimovic. Oh, just Ibrahimovic!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Look, climbs up big. He's scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so.
And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're underway again. And he's on his way! Ibrahimovic. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And it's Marquez. Flashes it across. Oh, he's been... Van Basten! And yes, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he shoots! It's in! He would! He just would, wouldn't he? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this? Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Best pinches it off him. Van Basten. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. This looks promising. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
The attendance for
Nothing
this
wrong with
match
that
was
tackle. Ball won cleanly.
70,987.
Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Ferdinand with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Best pressing high and with purpose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Torres. Van Basten. Van Basten! Best. Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Diogo Dalot has it out wide and in space. Diogo Dalot. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Fernando Torres. Diogo Dalot has it in a wide position. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Best can so cleverly bypass the press. Diogo Dalot. Torres. Antonetti. Messi. Roberto Carlos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Fernando Torres. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Here comes another cross. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he cuts out the supply. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Out towards the flank.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23.
Ah, he's given it away.
9,
And he
Messi.
whips it in.
Number
Oh,
11,
shooting chance!
Johan Cruyff.
And
Coming
for
on
a
the
moment,
field,
time stood
number
still.
21,
I'm really impressed with the
Bale.
tenacity he's shown to
Number
intercept that.
14,
That's how they're going to make things happen.
Number 7.
The message is
Brian
simple:
Robson.
defend this with your
Substitution.
lives.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Mazraoui.
There will be
Matthews
5
Cunha.
minutes added time.
Swings it across. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tries to play it through. Park Ji-sung. Mazraoui, played in. It's a mighty effort! Another fruitless header.
Manchester United really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Bale. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
For the benefit of anybody
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's shifting through the gears here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was alert to it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, what a be quick to recover this.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pull it. Quarter of an hour played. Pass is just off target. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham gets a foot in here. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pull it. Can he get... And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt...
Oh, smashing header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has been knocked clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Goes looking wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the big chance! One-on shoots! Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a... Oh, shooting chance! Neymar. Great vision. Messi. And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Hoeneß is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Picked out brilliantly. That is great defending, so alert. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Best is wide and looking to get onto this. Hernes. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The
big header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Hullet. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Oh, this is a great position. Decent chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managing.
Rijkaard! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And this is Ibrahimovic, crosses it in. Thuram getting this one clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's through and all alone! Look at the space here! And that is masterful defending. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And Hullet! And the keeper read that really well.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rijkaard. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's running through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for the run. Hullet. There's the header! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing. Messi! It's a loose ball. Beckenbauer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Hullet. Hernes. Distributed tidily. No, that's been intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Delivers with whip. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking to play him in. And he tries a shot! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hullet. Rummenigge.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for...
And the finish! He's put it wide. Nesta cuts it out. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played,
Added
well
minute
stopped.
has been indicated.
And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good spread. Best. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. And this is Van Basten. He's away. Shot could... Real chance! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a...
And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Looking for options for movement. Makaleli. Mbappe. Perez. Cantona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mackay. Timber. Great pressure, plenty of it. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. France do have a chance to counter here. Cantona! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a great ball here. France are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Perez. He has found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Threads one in. Now there. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. He's found the way through. Might be danger here. And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Not the most accurate pass. Timber. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Platini. Great ball, and he's in here. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Ah, he's given it, and again! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they win it back again. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Cruyff.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. He slings it in. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Now it's Cantona. Platini. Oh, good read. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Kante. He is through here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This possibly the last play of the half. Seedorf goes steaming forward. Played in by... He's got four. He's beaten it. Oh, terrible pass. And this is Cruyff. And he's straight offside. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Tries to pass it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's on it, can he get away? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cantona. The Netherlands needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cruyff. Van de Ven. And it's Seedorf. Bergkamp. He's a sharp little ball here. Bergkamp showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kante makes the interception. Pires providing an outlet on that flank. No, again there's no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, chasing the game, trailing by one. And no surprise, that's a booking. That pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Great challenge, time to perfection. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to gift it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cruyff with the short one. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cruyff is flagged offside. Verbruggen sends that a long way. Platini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Timber. Pass is just off target. Now it's Griezmann. And back to the goalkeeper. Van de Ven. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. What a save from Maurice! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Corner number 2 then. Very nicely done. Tries a shot! Fantastic from De Jong! That is a gem! An absolute gem! This is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive. The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
France have it back and can go again. And it's Bergkamp. He's picked his way through. There shoots! And that would have been game, set and match. That's good running with the ball. Mackay goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's there to make the challenge. Just 5 minutes left. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Van de Ven.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Van de Ven.
de temps additionnel.
And it's been given away. Cantona. Cruyff. And it's Timber. Could move up a gear here. Timber drives forward on the overlap. And that is as far as it goes. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered.